The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
We continue on the Domino's postgame report. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. An assist from Jake Benson as he appears between us, which will be in the YouTube video later.
He's been on the injured reserve. He's been down a little bit.
But he's back.
With his broken arm. He's back now.
He's back. Just in time to witness Charles Clark, the first triple-double ever in Carson-Newman history. I'm not certain what is more important to talk about, that or a second-half turnaround where you were down one and absolutely eviscerated Lenoir Rhyne in the second stanza. Let's talk about the turnaround first. What happened? LR misses its first 10 shots, and like that, you're up 20.
Yeah, well, I think a couple of things. The first half, we were more or less just changing baskets with them. You know, they'd score, we'd score. They'd score, we'd score. And at the halftime, we just yep, there they are. That's Reese. That's not Malik. And the second half, you know, we challenged. We said, guys, we can't keep on just going back and forth like this. We got to go out there and dig down and get stops. And I think we had 9 of the first 10 possessions. We got stops, and it just kept rolling. And, you know, we took those stops and turned them into transition opportunities. And so I give the credit to our guys for responding and really just digging down and making it tough for the opponent.
Let's turn our attention to Charles Clark now. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. I'd say at least 4 of those assists came on passes that were from the hash or beyond. What was it about him today that leads him to this triple-double?
Oh, man, he's a special player. And I've coached special players. But he's really a one-of-a-kind kind of guy. And, you know, first of all, I will assure you that this win means a lot more to him than that triple-double. But he has the pride to perform at such a high level. And, you know, knowing we had the old 102 team here today, I'd like to believe that was some extra motivation for him. And, you know, you end up having Kyle Gribble in the house, whose picture's downstairs on the All-American wall. Antoine Davis in the house, whose picture's on the wall. I think Charles trying to prove that he deserves to be mentioned in that regard, and that's high cotton now because those guys are serious. And but it was a once obviously once in a 100+ years of basketball where we got here performance. So I'm just very happy for Charles.
You look at that second half too. Sean Jones had 2 points, was in foul trouble at the break. He kind of ignited things. Had, I think, the first 8 points of the second half. What did he do just animalistically working down on the blocks?
I called him out, to be honest. I called him out. I felt like the very first play of the game, our first called play was for Sean. He got a great look, and he missed it. I could have cared less that he missed it. But I felt like he internalized that a little bit and allowed that, I think at least, he allowed that miss to sort of impact his next several possessions. And we talk all the time about, you know, the ability to handle adversity and prosperity. And, heck, it's a missed shot. That's all it is. Let's go on. And I just felt like it took him out of his game a little bit, got to halftime. And I respect Sean a great deal and think highly of him. And he's proven that he is a warrior. But I just called him out down there and said, hey, man, I'm putting this one on you. That on multiple levels. And he didn't show an attitude. He set forth to try to rectify and redeem. And that's exactly what he did, and I told him so.
You mentioned the 0102 team being in the house. How meaningful is this performance in front of them?
Well, I mean, you know, they're arguably the greatest team to have played here, at least in the Division II area.
Yeah.
So for the last 26, 7 years. and to have them here, players here, staff here, to have them here and them to watch our guys perform like that, I don't know if it could be better. And I know they had a good time. I just spent some time with them right after the game downstairs, and it meant a great deal to them for our guys to perform like that. And you know, you just like it. You like it when a good plan comes together. As an old TV icon once said, you like when a good plan comes together, and it came together today for us on multiple fronts.
Lenoir Rhyne, 65 points. That's a season low in terms of points allowed for you guys. They fail to match your poundage lost for weight loss.
You've been waiting for that one,
I have been.
You've been waiting.
Well, it's kind of it's been moving. It's been moving, and now what are you in the 80s now in terms of weight loss?
You know,
give or take
5 or 10 maybe. Hey, have a look. I've got 3 kids. I've got to make sure I'm taking care of myself to do right by them, and that doesn't include my 15 or 16 older kids, my 18 to 22-year-old playing kids. So got a lot of people I got to be taking care of my health for.
Well, the numbers finally balance out. Your weight loss beats the opponent. Chuck, congrats on the win. We'll talk to you Wednesday against Tusculum.
Great. Thanks, Cap.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson.